Streaming reminders, as always, mental health is important. Please, if you are experiencing any type of distress, unease, seek professional help. Therapists, psychiatrists, they are the professionals with the tools and training to help. You may not find the best fit like on the first try, but don't give up. Keep trying to find one that is the right fit for you. You will find them eventually. Down below, we have links and resources for international, for in the U.S. We've got resources for LGBT youth down below. Please take and utilize those if you are in need. It's always super important stuff. Beyond that, if you want to support us, we also have links for our social medias, including the community Discord. It has a small space for the Dungeons & Moogle streaming stuff, but otherwise it is a gaming space, with a space dedicated specifically to TTRPGs. It's this Sunday, just a couple days from now, we're actually going to be doing an Evil Dead marathon stream in the server. So come join us. It's fun. And then, yeah, you can always just, give us that free follow on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube and tell your friends, because that is the best way for us to grow. If you enjoy it, they just might too. With that said, welcome back to the Fog Survivors, a 5e campaign. And it is a cyber fantasy genre where a bunch of us misfits are trying to save the world from a whole gaggle of cartoonish villains at this point. We've got Mother and Sycarax trying to break open a portal to the Void Dimension. We've got Naginnif, who just went down, but now has been replaced by our friend Show instead. And it is heartbreaking. God damn, I couldn't get through that tea. It was like I was choking on a hairball. Ugh. As for last session, it began as Mika turned to Show. They stood outside under the shattered dome, gazing up at a horrifying creature that loomed over the city, and she asked him if he would join her cause to not just save the world from the obvious threats, but from its own injustices and problems. He calmly replied, "You're all fools. You want to save this world, but you're willing to sacrifice your sister to do it?" He jammed the dagger into the wall and walked off. Mika tried to follow, but he ran. As they climbed walls, jumped from roof to roof, and gave cinematic chase through the city, Minka's heart sank. Show slipped out of sight. Now a former comrade. A voice whispered in his ear, laced with sugar and venom. Show asked for Naginnif to help him escape this world, but she divulged memories forgotten, memories of his death 6 years prior, a bolt to the back of his head, and the contract he signed to return to life. He followed her, now knowing that he is not just similar to Elise, but her counterpart, Zorlas's newest weapon in this fight. As Mika returned to the others to tell them of Show's departure and the chase, a silence hangs eerily, chilling them to the bone. Ink transforms into a bloodhound, as her and Minka head off again, following Show's scent using the dagger he left in the wall. They found the alley he met with Naginnif in, and could see the signs that she was there, and no trail to follow. The two began rushing back to their allies, as meanwhile, Scarlet and Rat Scratch tried to find Master Grush's dojo. During their search, the sound of fighting rang out nearby, and Scarlet turned to run the other way, only to be blocked by the inky creatures we've seen several times now. Forced by the situation, Scarlet and Rat Scratch rush towards the sounds of the fight. As they approach, Minka and Ink rush in just ahead of them, having heard the commotion as well. The combat begins as Grush, Simon, and a new face try to protect the dojo and Averine. The new figure is a large tiger man with white fur and black stripes, wearing only the bottom of a white martial arts gi. 5 ink creatures stand. Scarlet ducks to take pot shots from behind a pillar, as Ink transforms into a crocodile to grip and death roll one of the creatures. Rat Scratch casts spell after spell at the creatures. Minka tries to match the tides of combat, switching between offensive spells, attacking with her magic kitchen knife, and healing her allies. As each of their foes dropped, they explode, burning whoever is nearby with black inky acid. As the last foe falls to Minka's knife, it bursts, knocking Ink and Minka both unconscious as the acid covers them. Through force of will or divine luck, also known as a nat 20 on a death save, Minka pops back up and proceeds to heal Ink. As everyone takes a sigh of relief, Simon heads to the back with Grush to check on Averine. Grush asks if we have a safe place, and we all head back to Fenn's together. Minka calls to check on the flower pot pistols, who say they're heading to Fenn's as well. As we get back, the portal to enter is purple, indicating Fenn is back. One of his ears is damaged, and he looks like we expected from his encounter with Naginnif. Elisa's aura has changed, filled with more power and confidence than just hours before. Everyone catches up Elise, Fenn, and our new companions on the situation with Show and Naginnif. Fenn seems to already know about Show and him becoming Elisa's counterpart. The Tiger Man introduces himself as Fulgur, as the flower pot pistols arrive, beaten and torn from battle. Fenn tells us that there are two problems in our immediate care. The first is a massive energy signature in the middle of Bastion. Mur is on his way with a helicopter at this moment, and Fenn has invited us to come with if we want. Second, the news is broken to everyone finally. That Sho has become our enemy. Mika tries to explain to Fulgur what's going on, who's the enemy, what they're trying to do, who these allies of ours are, and our role in this danger. And he chooses to join us. With everything laid out and our new goal in sight, we take the night to rest. Minka heads to the fireplace and puts out the fire to grab the dart Sho threw in. Minka notices the dart has a note and pulls off the sliver that remains. Remove the air is the only text left. Mila and Minka discuss it before Minka heads to speak with Finn. The theories they can think of include Elisa is Finn's heir, Mila is an heir to some unknown power, and Avery's still unknown to the party why she's so important. Minka gives Finn a hug before the two part and head to bed. In the middle of the night, Minka's ability to feed on dreams causes one of a woman in white to seep into her mind. While discussing it with Finn in the morning, he implies that it was Averine's dream, and gives the last clue he can about her. She is the key to all of this. We take off in Mur's helicopter, and Minka gives Fulgur the earpiece Sho had previously denied so everyone could communicate. As everyone approaches the source of the problem in the center of the city, we see a massive portal, the height of a skyscraper and a city block wide. Finn sees that Sycarax is opening a portal to the void dimension. He tells us to take care of Elise and dives from the helicopter. Oh god, excuse me. Fulgur is ready to dive too, but Minka holds him back, telling him that Finn is the only one that can do this. As he falls, a blurry dark figure impacts into him. Sho has shown himself on the field of battle, as he knocks Finn back into and through the open door of the helicopter. Fulgur and Ink reach out and catch Finn before he can go completely out the other side. Sho lands at the door and asks why we're getting involved. With declarations that we'll be saving the world and him, Elise launches at Sho, taking him into a nosedive towards the ground. The helicopter has a bent frame and Finn is unconscious. Minka does what she can to heal Finn and repair the damage to the helicopter as the rest of the party tries to follow the action outside. Finn tells Mur to turn the helicopter around and flee, to which Mur complies. Elise shows back up through a portal. Finn and Elise check on each other, and Finn undertakes a last-ditch emergency action after contacting Salraz. His body glows and he transforms into a deific fox form. He dives one last time, away from the rest of the group. He streaks toward the portal, like a shooting star across the heavens, colliding with a red and black mirror to himself. White light flashes almost blindingly as a wave of pressure slams into and knocks everyone down, even Elise. The portal is gone. Naginnif is gone. Finn is gone. And everyone is left to grieve as the ink monster over the city rides in pain. As we return to the last bastion of humanity within the fog, Elise has left on her own, and we are alone. A solemn weight in the air as we stand atop the building where Finn's apartment is.
Da 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 da. So, after just seeing Finn sacrifice himself to destroy the portal and Naginnif along with it, what do you all do?
Did we lose Sho then, or it's like I didn't quite?
Sho is not dead.
No, he's not dead. he's just not your ally anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have Rat Scratch, me. Who else?
We have all five of us, plus Mur,
Okay.
who has just finished dropping us off with the helicopter.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm just gonna go sit over there in a different room for a bit. Kind of think about what the fuck I just saw.
Who's flying the plane or the helicopter?
Mur is the dwarf.
We got dropped off, you said.
Yeah,
Right?
we're not in the helicopter. We are standing on the roof. We have just finished the helicopter ride.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's weird. Oh, righty. So we're on the roof. Got it.
What is it called? Scaffolding or fire escape? Yeah, I'm gonna go over to that and just chill out for a bit.
Okay.
I'll go with you.
No. Solitude. I need solitude.
Fine, I'll go with Rat Scratch.
Alright, Rat Scratch.
That means he's happy to go with you if you need.
I don't mean to be rude, but is there any food?
Rat Scratch.
I'll take that as a no.
Rat Scratch.
I'm
I'm gonna go get some food now.
Rat Scratch.
Aye, lad. You might find some good food down on the tariff. The what you fucking bastions call it? Strip mall. There's a strip mall not too far from here. The restaurant might still be up and running.
Wait. You're telling me there are strippers in a mall? And there's food?
I like this one. No, lad. It is a strip of shopping centers as well as some restaurants.
Oh, that is highly disappointing.
Although, if you want to indulge in the latter, I've got quite an establishment under my belt.
Please, lead the way.
Right. Let me go park this. I'll contact you soon.
Hmm.
And he gets in the chopper and flies away.
What is the name of the building that we're on? Or do we not know?
It's just a building. There's nothing special about it. It's the building where Finn's apartment is technically located, even though you're not sure it's in the same plane as you are.
You go downstairs, you knock, you can go inside, basically.
Yeah.
There might be a kitchen and food in there. Maybe. Minka tries to explain to Fulgur.
So I just knock on the wall.
Rat scratch.
Hmm.
Scratch, why don't you show him?
Rat scratch goes up and he backs out the wall.
A green portal opens.
Rat scratch falls through.
Ah, you're bad friend! No!
Does anybody else follow Rat Scratch?
Yeah, I go. I'll follow.
No! You're fools! You'll
Damn
disappear!
bird. I'm going to get him!
What?
Elise pokes her head out of the portal. Are you guys okay? There's a lot of... Fulgur, are you okay?
There's a floating head!
Oh, dear. Okay. Fulgur, it's all right. She steps fully out of the portal. It's fine. I'm not a floating head.
Oh, well, I was not worried at all.
Right. I guess it's safe to say you've never seen a portal before.
I'm not so sure it's very safe, but you are correct.
Yeah, it's safe. If you ever see a green portal, it's because of me. It's safe, I promise. Rat Scratch took a
Green
pretty
portals, safe.
well, yes, but also be wary. It's anyway. Rat Scratch fell on his head, so I was a little concerned about the rest of you. Everything's fine. Okay.
Rat scratch, beaks kind of pulls out the other end and just goes rat scratch, and then it pulls slowly back into the portal.
Oh yeah. Oh, see, he's fine. He's okay.
I could just visualize myself just holding the back of his tail feathers and just having him poke out.
Just
Just
like-
holding him like that and like kind of pushing him in and out, in and out.
Rat scratch, rat
Oh
scratch,
boy.
rat scratch.
That's
Oh,
not
you
something I
can-
wanted to envision.
Fulgor kind of picks up a paw, like, you know how they get ready to, like, swat the other cat in the head?
Right. Okay, I'm gonna go back in there now. If you guys need anything, let me know.
Food, please.
Oh. Yeah, sure. There's I forgot the name of it.
Did I just throw out a good berry at him?
You can if you want.
There you go.
Throw your measly
Do that.
balls at me!
You just see all these damn good berries just coming out of this portal.
I am under attack! Ah!
And he unsheaths his blade.
Fulgur, please. Ink, can we all just chill, please? Sweet heavenly gods.
I'm very good at chilling.
And he's gonna rage, and you all feel the temperature drop to like 10 degrees around him.
Holy fuck me. Okay.
It's
Very chill.
it's fucking cold.
Yes. Thank you, Fulgur, for that. Okay. Hey, let's get you some food. I know a place. We'll go.
Perfect. Thank you, small lady.
You're welcome, I think. Okay. Come on. And she holds her hand out to not everyone, but she holds her hand out to Fulgur because he is the most apprehensive of the portal. It's safe, I promise.
I will trust you.
And he takes her hand and lets her lead him.
Okay. She ushers him in slowly to the portal. And everybody else goes in. You're teleported to a block away from a restaurant, which I've forgotten the name of it. It's a steakhouse. We'll just
Meat.
and
In front steakhouse.
yeah, you can immediately smell cooking meat, vegetables, just a hearty whiff of really good smelling food. And as you all step in the doors, you see booths and tables all around. It's about half full. The restaurant is. It's probably the average size of like an Applebee's. And in the very middle, where normally there's a bar, there is a man. And he is flawlessly cooking and slicing meat with no effort. And he has let's see if I still have that picture. Probably should have got that ready, huh?
Maybe.
That might have been probably the best way to go about this. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Probably worth noting that Minka did not follow. She's still up on the rooftop.
Oh. Is Scarlet still on the rooftop?
I just watched from a distance. I didn't follow.
Okay. Well, as they all go to this restaurant, what are you two doing?
Minka is crying.
I'll come up. I couldn't even begin to guess what is getting at you at this point.
Not like any of this is easy, but just... We haven't even known each other that long, but like, you're the only friends that I've really had, like, besides my sister. And now, lose Joe, and then not even, like, 24 hours later, Finn. I don't know how to deal with this.
God damn it. I'm definitely not the best person on that. I definitely don't know how to deal with any of this. But, like, from what I've seen, you guys are pretty strong. I'm sure you can get through this, as long as you all stick together.
You're saying that like you're gonna leave.
Look, I'm not cut out for this. Sure, when I came along in the beginning, but it was fine. We didn't know what was coming. But at this point, I'm just trying to dodge death as much as I possibly can. Trust me, I would love to stay here and be with all of you. But at this point, I don't know if I'm going to live to the end of each day.
I'm not gonna tell you that you have to stay with us, just... I don't want to lose you, either.
damn it. Look, I'm sorry. I'm really not sure how to handle any of this at this point. At this point, I start, like, backing up.
Okay. Where are you backing up to? The fire escape?
Yeah.
Are you trying to be subtle about it, or?
Yeah, in a way. At least at the start.
Okay. Minka, you notice her demeanor change just a little bit.
Minka's... She's kind of like just reaching her hand like out towards Scarlet and just like blubbering out as best she can, "Please don't leave."
I start to reach my hand back, like, towards you, but it is visibly shaking. And at that point, I just, like, completely shut down and start going down the fire escape.
Okay. Minka, you see her trying to get away. What do you do?
Minka has like a moment of indecisiveness before trying to give chase, probably somewhere around the time that like Scarlet gets to the bottom of the stairs back down to ground level.
Sorry, say that again?
Shit, was I talking into my crotch too much?
Relatable.
What?
No, that last part, I didn't catch that last part. I'm sorry.
So she has that moment of hesitation, and then it's probably about the time that like Scarlet would get to the ground level that Minka would actually start chasing.
Okay. Both of you make acrobatics checks. Please.
I don't even remember what my numbers were.
Oh, God.
Then open your character sheet. Go to skills.
I'm on the other character.
I can view it. Hold on.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Oh, God.
You have access to the copy still. Hold on.
What happened?
Go back to selecting characters, and then you should see the one that's for Scarlet.
Did something change? Because I have access to mine.
No, it's not that.
No, it's fine.
Okay, what are we rolling?
Okay.
Acrobatics.
Scarlet, you're able to traverse the fire escape quickly and efficiently. No problems. You reach the bottom of the building. Minka, you're a little slow to act, as well as your legs are shaking a little bit as you're trying to chase after her. And Scarlet gets ahead.
What am I doing? God damn it. This is messed up.
Minka tries to call out, but it's nothing more than sobs by this point.
I'm also trying to, like, at this point, wipe tears out of my eyes. While running.
Yeah. Where do you run to, Scarlet?
I was just going for general alleyway, whatever direction was present in front of me at the time.
Okay, yeah, there's one fairly close to you.
I turned down the alley.
Okay. About the time that Minka gets to that alley, Minka, you see Scarlet is already pretty far ahead. You can see her running about a block away.
At some point, she's going to turn a corner and just run into a person.
Yes. As you run after Scarlet, Minka, you crash face first into someone rounding a corner in the alleyway.
Scarlet was supposed to be crashing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that part. Okay, Scarlet, you're the one that comes face first crashing into somebody else. There you go.
There we go.
Enough time for Minka to basically catch up.
Oh, God damn it. I'm sorry. Hi. I'm just looking up at this person, glaring at me.
Yeah. What do you see?
I'd see. Like, okay, let's see. I'm trying to think. What's the best description?
Best way to describe.
Like, I am seeing. Like, I don't want to say tall, but definitely on the higher height side. Giant hammer in her freaking hand. She has bright red hair, lots of armor plating, and she's just like. She's got, like, bags under her eyes. Like, she's exhausted and just unamused.
Okay.
There's the picture.
Over
Well,
to the
damn.
stream.
Yeah, Minka, as you catch up, you see this as well. You see this person.
My attention is solely on Scarlet at this moment. Scarlet, please. Just can you promise me you'll at least be safe?
Yeah, that's all I want to do is to stay safe. At this point, I will just become a burden to everybody. I don't want to get anyone else killed.
Minka just kind of like wraps her arms around your legs because of how short she is.
I try to bend down, you know. I'll hug Minka, but I'm just gonna quickly look back up to this person just staring at us.
Just remember, the text comes from you for both of them.
Do I have to do both at the same time? Shit. Okay.
Well,
Okay. Hey, you too.
Oh, right. Someone else is here. Sorry.
That's one way to run into somebody and just completely disregard their existence.
It's been a really rough day.
Clearly. So what's been going on? Monsters? Horrible people? This city's got it all at this point.
Yeah, we're really missing as a hero, huh?
Aren't we all missing a hero at this point? So, yeah, what's your names?
I'm Minka.
Scarlet? Nice to meet yous. You can call me Ember. I kind of run around on these streets, you know, giving bad people a good whack across the head every so often. Oh, but anyway, do you guys need comforts or safety, transport, escorting? You look like you're in need.
I guess, and Minka's like trying to compose herself, wiping away the tears. I guess maybe someone to just sit and listen might be nice.
I think this would be a good point now that I should step away from all this while I have a chance to, anyway.
okay.
I won't forget any of you. And off she goes.
Minka just kind of
Minka.
weakly waves.
Well, this is sad. Wish I could be more empathetic, but, like, I've known y'all for a whopping 10 seconds. Well, she kind of dipped already. So, where to?
Minka like reaches up to like take your hand like a small child like leading their mother somewhere.
Oh, okay. Lead the way.
As you do this, Minka, you both feel the air around you grow very cold.
Another one bites the dust.
We both feel that?
Yes.
There
It's almost like an itch on the back of your brain.
What the fuck was that?
there is an immediate charge of radiant energy to like Minka's hand as she starts frantically looking around.
We are not here for violence, only resolution. We wish to know why you continue to fight. It is inevitable.
Not a friend of yours, I'm assuming?
No, no, not a friend.
How about you stop being all creepy and cryptic and come on out here? I can deal with you the way I've dealt with so many others.
It is beneath us.
Oh,
Other plans.
typical. Always sending the grunts because they think they're too good to get their own hands dirty.
You will learn soon, Ember. Very soon.
Yeah, don't start saying my name and stuff. It's creepy when you know these things.
And just as quickly as it came, the cold is gone.
You keep some very interesting company.
Well, I'd rather not keep this company at all, but at least that one in particular.
Do you have better company? You know, kinds that don't give you chills?
Yeah, that's where we're headed right now. Should be going back to meet that company. How about I explain all?
Sure. Sounds good. And off we go.
Mika's just going to try to give like the brief overview, the plot synopsis.
Okay. As you're walking out of the alley, you get a text from Elise telling you where they're at. And you make your way over to the restaurant. And I posted the picture. I think I did. Yes.
You did.
Of the man in the middle of the restaurant. So the rest of you see Minka and not Scarlet walking into the restaurant.
Freaking hammer resting on my shoulder.
Much meat.
Out of game question.
Yes.
Does the chef guy, whatever he is, does he have a name yet? Anything like that?
No, this is the first time you have all seen him.
Okay, cool. I mean, like, you didn't name him yet as a player yet.
No, I haven't said his name. No.
Awesome, cool.
Yeah.
What? May I cast Without a Trace and try to switch up some of his orders and then just randomly take one?
You know, Star.
Yeah.
I really think that
Okay.
you were, huh?
Okay.
You can if you want to. I'm not telling you can't do it.
Oh.
But you have single-handedly pissed off almost all the NPCs in this story.
I really am.
I'm just throwing that out there.
Eventually, one of them is going to make you hurt. And hurt really bad. And I think Ink would be aware that fuck with enough people and one of them's going to fuck with you.
Yeah.
So.
Meat man, fill my plate up.
I love this guy. A round of drinks for Mr. Tigerman. Please, on the house.
Cream.
Here you go. And he snaps his fingers, and your plate is filled with sausages, steaks, bones of meat.
He is just full double fisted, shoving it in his mouth.
Whoa, slow down there, big guy. Big guy, big stomach. Does my heart good. And for you all, can I interest you in some food? We don't just sell meat here.
I walk up to him completely past the party. Long time no see. How's the meat today?
Oh. Why do you look so familiar?
Probably because I kicked an unruly customer's ass a few months back. I've been out of town.
Oh, yes. Fire. That's your name, yes?
Ember. Close enough.
Yes. My next guess would have been Ashes. Listen. Yes. Of course I remember you. Iffy on the name, but old age, you know. Yes. Order whatever you wish.
You know I only want the biggest steak you got.
Oh, of course. snaps his fingers again, and a tomahawk lands on a plate in front of you.
This might be the most unruly scene that everyone witnesses.
My, such big appetites. The rest of you, will you be dining in?
I'm good on food, but you wouldn't happen to have something to drink with a bit of bite?
Your group is very, I love this. This is great. Most rambunctious group I've ever served here. Yes, I have what you're asking for, young lady. He reaches behind the bar and he pulls out a shining bottle without a label on it, and he slams it onto the counter, and he slides it to you, Minka. On the house.
Oh, let's see if I can get alcohol poisoning.
Yeah, roll con save, please. Depending on how much you drink.
She's gonna just kind of starts chugging the bottle. Probably like 5 or 6 shots. $21.
Okay. That is good. You're only a little bit tipsy, and no poisoning. Anything else for my new friends? Comrade, you're going to have to speak without the mouth full.
Keep it coming, please. I'm not.
Sure thing. Snaps his fingers again. What were you saying that Minka was doing?
Like Minka's just gonna like try to like hand the bottle to Fulgur and be like, slow down. Take a drink, man. Wash that down with something good. And then she's going to attempt to like pickpocket like one of his hatchets off his side real quick.
Oh shit, okay. Fulgur make a perception check, and Minka make a sleight of hand.
19.
Oh.
22.
Shit. Fulgur does not notice that you take a hand axe off of his side. He's too engrossed in his meat.
By the way, buddy, I think you dropped something earlier. I'm just gonna like put it up towards his face.
Oh, a blade! I like blades, thank you.
Wow. What a group.
You, the one with horns and the bird. Anything for you two?
Rat scratch.
I kind of look around, like point to me, like me.
Yes.
Okay.
Pizza, cheese, pizza.
Oh, you want pizza? Well, that will take a little time. I can make the pepperonis, no problem, but
No,
the
I
rest
don't
will
want
take time.
pepperonis. I want just cheese.
Just cheese. Okay.
Just cheese.
That will take some time. I'm only meat wizard. I am not a pizza wizard. My apologies.
Rat scratch.
Does anyone else know what bird is saying?
The bird?
Rat scratch.
Yes. I can't.
He is saying rat scratch.
He wants a filet mignon roasted over easy.
That I can do.
Rat scratch.
Snaps his fingers, and it appears right in front of you, Red Scratch. Perfectly cooked.
Rat scratch pecks at it, and then he just and just like a bird, just, gobbles it down.
Thought it was pretty obvious what he wanted. I'm looking around at everyone.
A little bit of time goes by, and he hands you your pizza ink. Oh, so, my apologies for not introducing myself earlier. I am Fjord. I am the proprietor of this establishment. We don't get quite the interesting groups anymore, such as yourselves.
I am Fulgur. Nice to meet you.
You as well.
By now, Minka probably got the bottle back and started slamming shots again.
Okay, make another con save.
20, but I'm another like 5 shots deep.
Yeah, you're starting to get drunk, but you're handling it very well. Things are starting to get a little blurry.
My name is Matt. I mean Minka. Minka's what I meant.
Young lady, take it a little slow, will you? I do not want to clean up vomit off of my counter.
Just like give him a thumbs up.
Thank you. Right. So, what brings you all in today? I can see that hunger was part of that.
Food is very good.
Rat scratch.
Indeed.
Apparently volunteer work led me here.
Volunteer work. Weren't you a peacekeeper?
If the wrong people hear that, it could get the wrong image. Don't need those corpos knowing anything.
Oh, there's no corpos here, my love.
Both have ears.
No.
Fuck the corpos.
Yeah,
Right.
the drunk one gets it.
Yes, we do not allow corporate rats inside of our establishment.
I knew I'd like this place.
We usher them out the door. Usually, they do not come around because they like their fancy foods. Fuck that.
Fancy food tastes like crap. Having to eat that every day.
Yes, and the portions so small, not feed you.
I'm like starting to go into like a flashback moment.
Well,
Food was so bad, so small.
I kind of do the same thing, but I'm kind of now like looking at the pizza, going, I think they're talking about me since I ordered something special.
is she all right? The ones with the horns. Is she okay?
She's a barrel.
Oh,
Are you hiring? I'm not sure what I just got myself into.
no. No need for employees when I'm a meat wizard.
God damn it.
Minka's gonna like kind of turn to face Ink and like loudly whisper, "Hey, I bet Venmo would love this place."
Venmo? You know Venmo?
Yeah, he's so fluffy.
Yes, very, very large cat. How is he doing? Do you know?
He's hungry.
Oh, he is hungry. My. That is not good. With the world ending, I mean, that is minuscule. But Venmo being hungry is very bad.
Yeah, apparently those corpo jackoffs stopped sending him food.
Oh, Christ.
Once you run your course, they have no need for you anymore.
Okay.
I thought we solved that problem.
Nope. It's one of the many problems on our list.
No, okay.
Are you all busy right now? I know you're eating, but afterwards, do you have any plans?
Rat scratch.
Nope.
You must take me to Venmo.
Minka's gonna get up and be like, "Okay, I got this."
Quick question, which way's up?
She kind of like turns for a bit before like pointing up at the ceiling, but like diagonally.
Close enough.
You should be fine.
Right. Give me a minute. I need to gather some things. He turns around from his grill and his countertop. You can hear the rustling of fabric. He's pulling together like a rucksack. And then he slings it over his shoulder. All right. Take me to Venmo, please. This is very urgent.
She is gonna start doing the best she can.
Okay. As you all exit the restaurant, with Fjord close behind, you notice in the distance, where the portal was, is now a giant, almost like a tower of jagged black rock that now goes towards the sky. It's very, very tall, like atmosphere touching kind of tall. And this is where the portal was before.
Okay, so I'm trying to visualize that. So the portal is wider, but it's more going up instead of straight?
No, the portal's gone. There's a tower there now.
Okay.
It looks like a jagged black mountain, but it is like a cylinder that goes straight up into the atmosphere.
A giant rock spike. A city block wide
Essentially.
and mile tall.
But the portal's gone. There is no portal. It's just there.
It's in the same spot that the portal was.
Yeah.
Hey, rat scratch.
Rat scratch.
Do that thing again, like with your beak. Try to poke the wall again.
Rat scratch just goes up and pokes at the wall again.
What is happening?
They're idiots. No, the
That's
bird's
right.
not. He's just
He keeps going. Didn't sound like a woodpecker.
Uh,
I don't
Yes.
think that's working. It's not working. Okay.
there is a reason they call alcohol truth serum. Well, if we are done here, I would like to get to Venmo, please. We cannot have him hungry.
onward.
You all make the walk to Venmo's, and you get there and you see his familiar building, and the door is slightly ajar. Not slightly ajar, it is ajar.
The
And the-
door's ajar!
The lights,
How do we open it?
the lights inside. God damn it.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
No,
That was so good,
No.
though.
no, please, I love it. God damn it, he's so fucking stupid. I love it so much. He reminds me of Gore if Gore wasn't a demon. Like, just
Yeah.
ignorant and hungry, but also anyway. The lights on the inside are flickering a little bit sporadically. Well, this is not good.
Is there a light switch on around?
Yes, but the lights are flickering as if they are either damaged or something is happening inside.
Venmo! We brought magic food, man! Alright, what was that, Folger?
Does anyone else smell ammonia?
Oh Christ! His litter box
No,
probably
what?
not been changed in quite a while. Oh boy, this problem. And as Minka, as you yell for Venmo, you hear a response back.
Oh, hello, my friends. Welcome. Come on in.
Sorry it took so long to deal with the problem. So much shit has been happening.
Oh, no, that is quite all right. I believe the wait might have been worth it.
I'm raising my hammer up, ready for something.
As you all kind of peek in the doorway, you see his eye where it was before in that glass window, but his eye has spikes around it, and his irises are no longer yellow, they are red, and the slit in his eye has spikes on it.
Bulgor just has a giant sausage still in hand, and every now and then he just nibbles on the end of it.
I can hardly hear you.
You should turn me up then.
Yeah, turn him up, dude.
He
I don't-
is all the way up.
Oh.
Is anyone else having an issue with it?
You're a little quiet for me, but not that much. I'll work on that. Continue.
Yeah, you see his eye is definitely not what it used to be. Venmo, old friend, what has happened to you?
Hello, Fjord. Come closer. I'll show you.
No, that won't be necessary.
Scratch. Does his voice sound different?
Rat
For
scratch.
Christ's sake.
Rat scratch is just constantly eating chocolates at this point. He's just unwrapping them and eating them.
Okay, could you all please watch my back?
I got
I
you.
literally watch his back.
Okay. He slowly walks in, and if you're all peeking in through the doorway, you see Venmo's eye lock onto him and follow his movements closer and closer to the glass.
Fjord, I've missed you, old friend. Come downstairs. I'm hungry.
Scratch.
And as he says this, the wall next to the glass window explodes out, and a clawed hand, or paw, I should say, grips Fjord and starts to drag him into the hole.
Um,
I want to lunge at the wrist of this thing.
Little help, please.
Yep, lunge.
I'm grabbing him by the back of his, like a shirt or his cape or what? Like,
Okay.
I'm holding onto the back of his clothes. basically.
Lightning lore.
Okay. Fulgur? He's still eating.
Yeah, he wasn't one of the ones that were like peeking through the door. He was just standing behind him.
Oh, okay. Okay, so Ember, roll an attack roll. Ink, make a strength roll. And Minka also, I think lightning lore is an attack roll, isn't it?
No, it is a strength save. So I guess this time it would be probably a strength save on part of Venmo since he's the one resisting this.
Okay.
Nat 20 plus 6.
Okay. Yeah, whatever the save is, Venmo definitely fails.
14 was my DC.
I made a great first impression.
Yeah. Oh. Yes, so, Ink, you're able to kind of help the resistance by holding him in the stairwell. Minka, you are successful with your lightning lure, and Ember hits a critical attack on Venmo's paw. And with the combined efforts, he lets go of Fjord, and Fjord tumbles down the stairs as he does. Ugh,
Does he
not
land
the
on
first.
me?
No, you were all at the top of the stairs trying to hold him back. And then Ember hit him, and Venmo let go. And you hear a hiss.
Hey,
from below the
fish
stairs.
are friends, not food.
Rat
I
scratch.
hear fish.
Luckily, this isn't a fish.
Rat scratch.
Wait, what?
Ugh, thank you, friends. He cracks his neck.
Oh, I heard that.
Venmo, please calm down. Here. Open your mouth. And you all see him looking to the right of where the stairwell ends. And are you all walking down there?
Yes.
Okay.
Or is just
Fulgur?
getting into the building itself, and he's kind of looking around like, where did everyone go?
Over here, buddy.
Fulgur, you would see the hole in the wall.
He like slinks over because he smells another cat, right?
Mm.
He's like, his hackles are kind of raised, and his
Oh, shit.
eyes are darting about, and every now and then he just takes quick nibbles of this sausage as he walks over.
Damn it. Okay. So you all walk down the stairs then?
Yep.
Okay. You walk down, you go past Fjord and get behind him, and he's saying this to the wall, is what it appears. And then Venmo's head slowly emerges from the wall, and you can tell that it's a false wall, a hologram.
Please, Fjord. Please feed me.
And he opens his mouth, and this is weirdly familiar to you all, except for Fulgur and Ember. The rest of you notice this is similar to Gore's mouth. So he unhinges his jaw, and spikes along rows of razor sharp teeth and pointy spikes line the top and bottom of his mouth, as well as his throat as he unhinges his jaw.
I thought he was a cat, not a snake.
Oh no, he is very much cat, but not ordinary house cat. And Fjord does some hand symbols and pulls open this bag. And he swishes his fingers around in it a little bit, and then he starts tossing steaks and sausages and meat and chicken. Well, how did whole chicken get in there? God damn it. and every bit of thing that he's throwing at Venmo is going down his throat. And then his eyes start to blink rapidly, and then his jaw goes back to normal, and his eyes glaze over for a second, and then they're back to that yellow hue. My friends, thank you. I've been hungry for so long. It is good to see you all again, as well as 2 new faces. I am Venmo. It is a pleasure to meet you. I'm sure that was quite the introduction for you two.
You're just lucky I didn't have to get the spray bottle.
Oh, a sense of humor, very nice.
Yeah, sidestep.
Scratch.
Well, thank you again. Is there anything I can interest you all in, since you have helped me with my hunger? And he gestures to walls and shelves of what appear to be magical items.
Fulgor, hackles still kind of raised, ears pushed back, eyes the size of dinner plates kind of darting between the group that he knows he has been with and this cat, and then quickly dart over to a great axe on the shelf.
Ooh. A wise choice, my feline friend. Don't worry, I'm not here to hurt you, unless I get hungry.
Scratch.
Kind of moves over to it and pushes it until it falls off the shelf and catches it real quick.
Oh shit, is that a glowing eye? I've been wanting one of those. Looks way more intimidating. Pop this out and make it all casual.
Yes, as Venmo ushers to all of these items on the shelves, you can all pick one rare magical item.
Magic carpet?
That is a very
Nice
rare.
Oh, so close.
Hold on.
Hmm.
One of the small ones might be lower than that.
What about a flying rug? Not carpet.
Nope, they're all very rare. It's the same thing, just a different name.
Oh. Yeah. I thought one was more like fancier and one has more speed.
Luxury versus economy. Okay.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
You all don't have to have to choose right now. It's up to you all.
I know exactly what Mika wants, and this requires at least some scene since like her filter is missing. We lost it. Ink. I almost said Scarlet.
Back.
But Mika's gonna like walk up and pull this vial off of the shelf and be like, "Why do you even have one of these?" It's a Bloodwell vial, a +2 Bloodwell vial.
Oh, that is a very long story. You would die before I said the end of it. Of old age.
Can I die of old age anymore?
Well, maybe. I'm not sure. I've never seen your kind before.
Minka is now having to contemplate whether she can die of old age.
Make a wisdom save.
Oh, you can't get a flame tongue great axe? That's unfortunate.
You can now.
Can I?
Yeah.
Let me?
Got a 16 with my +0 modifier.
Yeah, you don't have a mental breakdown. You're good. I was going to say, if you failed that, you would go into a spiral of existential crisis.
Right? Like, as far as I know, I'm undead. Can I die? Can I die of old age? I don't know. Mechanically,
don't think
yes.
too much into it. It was more of a metaphor. Yes, well. Thank you all again. I would... if there's anything you may need, just let me know. All right, I'm going to go take a nap now. My belly is very full. Thank you again, Fjord. Of course, friend. Ugh, sheesh.
He was going to eat you.
Yes, it would not be the first time.
He's eaten you before?
No, he's tried. the first time he did not know I was Meat Wizard. It has really saved me from time to time. And you see him look down, and you notice what he's looking at, and there's blood like soaked into his shirt where Venmo's claws were gripping him. And he lifts it up, and there's puncture wounds along his abdomen. Oh shit! The bastard did get me.
Rubbing my hands on his abs for cure wounds.
No, he shoos your hand away, and then he swirls his finger around his wounds, and you can see it. You can see his wounds start to like close up. It's better. It's another perk of being a meat wizard. Although the guild did not want me to call it flesh wizard. They thought it was weird.
It is a very useful tool.
Yes.
There's a meat guild?
Oh, no, not meat guild. Then you can see he kind of has like a frustrated look on his face when he starts to talk about it. I had some old colleagues. We were part of a organization of just ourselves. The Gastronomical Magi is what we called ourselves. We specialized in food magic. And it's been decades. We haven't spoken. We all had a falling out. Because we were supposed to bring an end to world hunger, but the ridicule and mockery started to get the best of all of us. We were made fun of for our dreams, which caused us all to start to dislike each other. And then we disbanded. Not even sure if they're all alive now.
Why didn't Puddle tell me? She could have.
Ugh, Puddle, that bitch of a child. She would scam her own mother if she had one.
Did Venmo eat her?
Alright, scratch.
No, Venmo would not eat Jello. He needs flesh.
Minka is laughing.
What?
Yeah, not, you know.
What's so funny?
Puddle's mom's so fat, she's Jello.
Okay, time to get you some water, maybe some bread.
Right.
Well, yes. So anyway, we disbanded. I believe Bree was the only one that stayed behind. Gods know what happens to him. Anyway, yes, thank you for bringing this to my attention. Finmo needed food very badly. Okay.
Can we find you in the same location?
Yes. Yes, I live at the restaurant. My apartment is in the back of it.
I will be seeing you soon then.
I don't doubt that. You're very hungry. Right, yes, you are very welcome in my restaurant anytime you wish.
Thank you.
And if there's nothing else, I will be getting back to my restaurant.
As he starts to leave, he's gonna be like, wait. We didn't pay for our food.
No, it was on the house. I do not charge in my restaurant.
He kind of just like starts thinking.
It's
Next moment, she finally figures it out, though, what he means. Oh!
Yes. I just enjoy, I enjoy making people happy, feeding people. Hunger is a very dangerous thing. Make people do crazy things, as I'm sure you have witnessed today. He cannot help it, though. He is from outer plane, where beasts like him roam free. Flesh and gore and viscera.
In other words, it's a stray.
A stray? Is that what you said?
Yeah. One free.
Like
It's a
a
joke. Never mind.
yeah, sorry. I'm terrible with jokes.
Well, this was a fun day.
Oh, you could say that again. Right, well, here is my contact information if you ever need anything. And he hands you like a card.
It's laminated. Nice.
Is it edible?
No, that is the only card I have. Please do not eat it. It is paper.
You see, this is why I never wanted to adopt cats.
Why?
I was going to eat everything.
Rat scratch.
Eat everything. I eat meat, and meat, and meat.
Rat scratch.
Well, I will be sure to keep Venmo very well fed from now on, just in case.
Times grass.
What? What did you say?
I'm sorry, did you hear something?
No. Right, I'm leaving now. It was nice to meet you all. If you need anything, I'm always available. And he walks away.
Rat scratch.
No.
Rat scratch.
Yes.
Rat scratch.
Yes.
Rat scratch. Rat scratch. Rat scratch. Rat scratch. Rat scratch. Rat scratch.
Do you want food?
He's just shaking his finger at you as he says this. Rat scratch. Rat scratch. Rat scratch.
What?
Ra-
Why is Bird
Venmo
mad?
needs to have a collar that Rat Scratch takes that allows his words to just be translated to English or to common.
It's an artifact. I can't get that yet.
It just sounds more like formal. Rat scratch. Rat scratch. Rat scratch.
I can actually turn on my animal the messaging.
Speak with animals?
Yeah, I can actually turn on my speak with animals and see what he wants.
Well, I'm not sure that actually works on Kinkus.
Yeah, it's not really an animal or even animal noises for that fact.
Well,
Yeah. Because technically he's a humanoid.
and plus, not only that, but you have the understanding of exactly what he's saying already, but he can only mimic.
Right.
Why is Bird mad? Do you want... I don't understand.
Rat scratch just huffs and then crosses his arms and he sticks his beak up and kind of like in a manner where he's just
He wants
You
food.
don't...
Rat Scratch,
No.
do you want to learn his magic?
Rat scratch.
Does he shake his head? Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. See, oh, okay. Listen, how do I start this? I did not study this magic. It was given to me. A gift. The goddess of food. She gave all of us these magic abilities.
Rat scratch.
Me and my comrades, former comrades, we prayed one night for our families. Our families were hungry. And we devoted our lives to... What's her name? Prelbin. Prelbin is her name. Prelbin. It's hard to say with a Russian accent. Prelbin. We gave our devotion to her, and she bestowed upon us these gifts. It is not something I can teach you, my friend. I am sorry. But the good news is you can come by the restaurant anytime you want, and I'll give you all the food you want.
Yes!
Scratch.
Does that mean drinks on the house too, or is that something a complete different story?
Well, it depends on the drink. That does prove costly without the what's her name? Vina. Vina was our supplier of alcohol, but I have not seen her in decades.
Rat scratch.
I was talking about water.
Well, water is always free, no matter where you go. You need it to survive.
Rat scratch.
Well, I don't know. Some
Yes.
people I was just curious about water.
Rat scratch.
Yes,
Terrible thing. Disastrous to the skin.
yes, water is free. There is no.
Okay.
Right. Yes, again, my bird friend,
So,
I am sorry, but I cannot
That
teach you.
being said,
Rat
alcohol
scratch.
is usually made out of water. So does that mean that alcohol is free?
Right, I am going now. Is there anything else you all need?
So Minka's been like kind of just sitting here thinking, because I've been thinking very slowly. And she's just gonna be like, you know what? When we're done saving the world from Mother, I'm gonna find you and your friends, and we're gonna make your dream come true.
I appreciate your determination, but that ship has long sailed.
Rat scratch.
What's his dream?
If, to end world hunger with his comrades, but they all separated. If you wish to go about it and try to find the others, then I will not stop you. But if any of them left Bastion, they are most likely dead.
Rat scratch.
Anyway, Bree is most likely the one to have stayed in our fortification is such a strong word. Our old command center, whatever. I can't think of the word right now. Our old building. The coordinates are here. If you wish to go speak to him. And if you do, tell him I said hi. And then with that, he turns around and he walks up the stairs.
Wait for one more sausage before you go.
He doesn't look back, but he snaps his fingers and sausage. This is no. I'm not going to say that. Sausage appears in your hand. I was going to say a sausage pops in your mouth, but yeah, we can't do that one. That one's just too weird.
Amazing! The greatest of all wizards!
Folger's gonna start worshipping Fjord. Yeah, so you're all left in Venmo's basement, essentially.
Rat scratch.
Yep, and he handed the coordinates to you, Minka.
Tuck those in my pocket.
So we get a rare item, right?
Yes, you all get one rare item.
What about my bear claws? Can I get those? Or is that like totally
Bear
not
claws?
even available?
You mean the tiger claws that you have in the high road?
Yeah.
What are they called?
So legit, just a set of tiger claws. It's not even magical. It's those ones that she can inject. She can put like a poison cartridge in, and then basically coat her weapon in poison, just faster than doing it like manually.
But is that a very rare though? I thought that was a very rare.
It's not even magical.
Well, can we make a magic? Would that be a possibility?
Let's see here.
If that's too much, then I'll just take a flying barrel.
No, I mean if you want a +2 weapon, that's fine.
Yeah, you could just have like a +2 tiger claws.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able
Are they
to
magic?
inject. Yeah,
It +2. That's the magical part. It basically it's an extra +2 to hit and damage.
you wouldn't get like the poison cartridges or anything, but you can get +2 magic bear claws if that's what you want.
Sure. Do
Okay.
I get an element with them or no?
No, they're just magical bear claws.
Cool.
What
Rat
is the name of
scratches.
that other
Pecking at a
food
ring.
wizard?
Brie. And
I
that's
was gonna say
exactly
Captain
what you.
Flowers.
No. What were you saying, Red Scratch?
Rat scratch is pecking at a ring.
What's the ring?
Ring of X-ray vision.
Oh shit, kinky. That's gonna come in handy whenever Fjord texts you guys later about that strip club he mentioned. Ring of X-ray vision. Oh shit. Interesting. Okay, I like that.
Yep. So it's rare. Can I grab
Yeah.
it? Can I get it?
Yeah, of course.
Yes. Rat Scratch, pecks at it, and then he manages to pick it up in his beak, and then he manages to put it onto his right index finger.
Very slowly.
Very slowly. Yep.
Cool.
So we have Ember pulling out her prosthetic eye and putting another one in. It's a robe of eyes mechanically. Minka putting blood in a vial that's now turning into a blue-purple color, a Bloodwell vial. Ink has a robe that can turn into wings. Rat Scratch has X-ray vision thanks to a ring with an eye set in it. What did Fulgur grab?
Fulgur holds up victoriously as you all exit.
I present my new axe, the cold pussy.
And it immediately freezes over on the blade.
Oh my fucking god!
Hey, you can have a pussy thing, and I can have my D sword. What the hell?
It's not an actual pussy though.
He's just calling it that.
Yeah, it's called the cold pussy.
In this world, people do not make dildo swords. That's why you can't have it. Is because it would be a literal dildo.
You can have a sword and name it Red Rocket or something, but it can't look like a cock. That's the only problem. Is it cannot look like a fucking penis.
But it can look like a vagina.
No,
it doesn't. His axe does not look like a vagina.
Yeah, it's a big axe.
You said it looked like a cock, and I just imagined a sword with the blade's the shape of a rooster.
Cock sword.
Oh, that could be like on a what are they called? The halberds, but with the axe head on it.
Oh god, yes.
It's just like,
I believe I believe pikes are the ones that have the axe head.
oh, maybe so.
Either way,
we've gotten rewards. Things are weird. Minka's probably starting to at least sober up a little bit at this point. Looking over at Ember going, I know, this is a wild first day. And I told you we're trying to save the world from, like the giant eye monster up there and a few people who are probably, possibly, definitely even stronger than that thing. This is the closest to normal it's going to be if you stick with us.
Whenever you said eye monster up there, Fulgur looked up, and it's as if he sees this for the first time and just freezes up cat-like. The hackles go up, and the ears go back.
I mean, I've definitely had my weirder experiences. I kind of have my doubts, but I'm curious to see how you go about saving your world. So I'm gonna stick this out with you guys.
Go.
Probably all gonna die anyway at the end.
This is my.
Oh, what?
Doing this.
Sorry,
it's okay.
He's in his own world right now.
Yeah. So you all gather your items and walk outside and have this moment. The city is your oyster. What do you do now? You could go find Bree. You could check up on Puddle. You could. Who else? Who else is another NPC? You all. Rocky and Knob.
We could
check
go
up with them.
We could finally start our search for Quinsley again.
That's right. You could.
I feel like the food made stuff and trying to end world hunger is more post game than this. Minka's definitely looking at it that way. Like that's not the priority right now. Won't help to end world hunger if everyone's dead.
Well, I mean, that's up to you.
I vote on trying to find Quinsley after I get some water.
Water's free,
Yeah, but I still have to get it. As I head over to a water fountain or some shit.
A broken fire hydrant.
I'll just kick a fire hydrant. How about that?
You're oh no, like because we were discussing how like the head of your hammer's like formed from physical light and it just like retracts and now it's a freaking wrench and you just open it.
I got all the leverage I need.
You gonna try and open it?
Oh fuck yeah!
Okay, make a strength check.
How are you opening it? Sorry.
So,
like you're opening one of the sides, or are you opening the top?
Top.
No.
Ooh. Okay.
Just spray her in the face.
I mean, I'm not standing over it, considering.
Well, as you go, you don't need to make a strength. Well, yeah. Did you make a strength check?
No, I was about to get there.
Do it.
Do.
Okay, I just gotta remember. Okay, there we go.
I've got the moves.
Ah! I just twisted my back.
Yeah, you go to turn the top of this fire hydrant, and it does not budge whatsoever.
Fuck! Who would have thought that after fucking with over 100 of these, the city would actually start to take precautions?
What's the precaution?
This bullshit! Sorry, looks like you're just gonna have to just die of dehydration. I tried.
Yeah, and that's
Me
where we're
remembering I
in the
have a
campaign.
freaking water bottle on me that I've just been carrying this whole time
you all-
because I haven't been
you
using
all
my
have
water
water.
skin.
You all have water skins. Everybody's got a knife. Everybody's got water skins. It's
Better,
just
better. I'm just
D&D.
staring at her doing this while drinking from my water bottle.
I fall to the ground. You can see the spirit coming out of my mouth for a moment.
I appreciate the effort.
The spirit gives you a thumbs up before coming back in.
Um,
Okay, let's not do that again. Fucking utility company.
Well, I mean, anyway, yes, that would not have worked very well anyway. Even if you would have turned that top part, that just turns the water on. It does not open anything. So you would have had to open one of the circular parts first.
It's usually easier if you just run a car into it.
Yeah, that works too. The maintenance crew for the city is probably dead by now, so it wouldn't really matter. Yeah, so
Can
King.
I do something? May I?
sure.
Thunderclap.
Why?
You want to break the hydrant?
It gives you water. I just want to show that. I just want to
As
overpower
Ink
it.
is literally asking us for approval, and I'm still sitting there drinking from my water bottle. My clear water bottle that shows it's water.
I'm tired. I gotta take a drink of mine while we're at it.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it.
All right, go for it.
Okay. So thunderclap.
And we're supposed to be opening it. Breaking it's not good.
The top of the fire hydrant flings off, and there's now a geyser of water in the middle of the street.
And mending. I gotta fix this.
Okay. You might want some. Huh?
Before any guards show up, ideally.
Right? Like, use message to send a message to Fulgur specifically. You should grab the other part and help hold it in place.
That's what you hear in his head. What you see is him frantically spinning in circles, looking around.
Because of how message works, I'm literally standing there pointing at him.
What? I'm sorry.
Just grab that part and hold it. Speaking normal now.
And what are you pointing to?
Oh, fuck
The
me.
top of the fire hydrant? You're telling him,
Basically.
like, hold it down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just grab it,
He
hold
walks
it down so I can mend it together.
Sure. He walks over and he kind of stops in front of the fire hydrant and looks at it, looks at the fire hydrant, and he reaches forward and he taps the water coming out, like in the center of where the most of this force is coming out. And because of my storm soul effect, I can freeze a 5-foot cube of water into ice for 1 minute.
Oh, shit.
So I freeze the water in this geyser, and he kind of looks up, pulls out the axe, and cuts it, like, right at that level, and then pushes it over into the street, and then sets the top down.
Hell yeah.
Effective mend.
Okay. You're able to mend it. Yeah. So now what do you guys do?
I want to do that again.
No.
You know, we'll
Something else.
leave Ink to her devices, and how about we go try to find Quinsley? Fulgur, Ember, I should probably show you what Quinsley looks like. Maybe you've seen him. Oh, scammer alert! Scammer alert!
Get him the fuck out of here.
Man,
Banhammer dropped.
Well done, guys. Fixed a fire hydrant, one step closer to saving the world.
A fire hydrant that you couldn't even open.
That you broke.
I was just proving my point. You couldn't open it. I got it open and shoot water.
Property damage isn't cool.
not my property. And it's only property damage when you get caught. And I didn't get caught. So we're good.
Minka, we all watched you. You got caught by us.
You're lucky I'm not obligated to take you in anymore.
I think Folger got a phone call.
Yep. I don't seem to have written that down in. Darn it.
So is out of game. Is Maya playing 2 characters?
No, Scarlet's
No,
gone.
just one.
I'm sorry, I had a work phone call.
Y'all just kind of accepted it.
Yeah, Scarlet's gone. I haven't even bothered to tell you who the fuck this is. Or
Yeah,
what
I mean,
happened. I'm just like, you guys, let's go find let's go find Quinsley. I'll tell you about what happened with Scarlet on our way. Now, I don't have it written in my notes, but I know that god damn it, Grelbius had given us information about him,
It's
like
okay.
places
I
he
like
could be
him.
found or something.
Yeah.
I just didn't write it down.
It's no need to explain who Ember is. I think I'm liking her better than Scarlet. Scarlet was just kind of a wimpy little, rug. She's
Wow.
so wimpy. She cried a lot.
I bonk her on their head.
Minka tearing up, thinking about her friend and how you're insulting her.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it's a full bonk. With what I saw those two going through, I would say that it's not exactly very nice. Your friend is still fragile in her emotions.
I like you better. Can I just say that? I like you better. Don't hit me.
Keep it up, and you won't be long. And I feel cold.
I do not feel the cold.
That's because you're wearing a permanent jacket.
No,
Now,
just because I emit it.
why are you all just standing here after what you did? Do you think this is a fucking game?
You all look around and you see Sycarax leaning against a brick wall.
Now that that is ugly.
That's good.
Thank you.
Oh, great. Another interesting character.
Hello, Ember.
And I'm pretty sure the sight of his face at this point has Pavloved me to cast my highest level Astral Void immediately.
How predictable.
24 this time.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
Eight radiant.
It hits him directly in the face.
Huh,
And-
sorry about that. Your face just always makes me want to hurt you.
No, I don't blame you after all I've put all of you through. However, it's all part of the fun. So, what's next on your agenda? Looking for someone?
The next thing on my agenda is to have some chocolate coins from Rat Script.
I'm just flipping him off and walking off. To where, trying to find any of the places that Grelbius had told us about with Quinsley. I don't feel like conversing with him.
Very well. Have fun. Enjoy your last few moments together.
And he poof, disappears.
Rat scratch.
Well, that was fucking creepy.
Rat scratch.
You guys have really dark company.
Not
Yeah.
me.
You know what's sad is he's probably the weakest of our enemies, too.
Oh, so I can hit him? I'll remember that next time.
Yeah, so after all of that, you all head to one of the locations that Grelbius had given you. One of Quinsley's many jobs around the city.
We already checked one, and that was the Underground Fight Club.
Yep, and then there is a bank, as well as a very high class hotel?
I choose the bank.
I shouldn't have said bank.
I'm gonna go to the hotel because I'm afraid she's gonna accidentally rob them.
That's exactly what I said. I shouldn't have said bank.
Let's stay away from that.
So all of us are
Does not
going
like
to the
counting.
the rest of us are going to the hotel. Ink's going to the bank.
Ooh, fancy.
It would probably be better if you all went to the same location. I'm just gonna say. I'm terrible at splitting up the party, especially when it's just one person.
It's okay.
You, small female, you are coming with us.
Yeah, Ink was like, "I'm going to the bank," and the rest of us went, "All right, we're going to the hotel." Grab her and drag her along.
He grabs her
Scratch
by
is just
the
following
back of
behind.
the collar, like a cat would.
Wait, with his mouth or his paw?
With his paw, not with
Okay.
his mouth.
What are you doing to me?
Grabbing you on the back of your collar, just picking you up.
You mean like a cub, like a big cat carrying its cub?
Yeah,
Yes.
But
essentially.
not in my mouth.
But it's the bank!
Scratch.
She's like struggling to get away, and he's just casually walking.
You can set this thing to autobonk.
Autobonk.
Flips the switch. Yes, you all make your way to this very fancy high-class hotel. There's a hole in the side of the building up top, but it is still functioning as a hotel. As you walk in, you see what appears to be Quinsley sitting at the desk. Hello. Welcome. How long will you be staying?
Hopefully less than an hour. We needed to talk to you. Some people were worried about you, so we wanted to make sure you were okay.
Oh, yes, I'm quite fine. Who was asking about me?
Well, the first person was Puddle, but she wasn't really concerned. We're not here because of
yes.
her. Fuck her. But Grelbius was a little worried.
Yes. Grelbius can be quite, paranoid in his old age. I am quite fine. Unfortunately, I'm not here. I'm just a hologram, but I am quite fine. And as he says this, you see his edges kind of flicker a little bit.
So how do you work so many jobs all at once? Is it this hologram shit?
It is, yes.
Can I roll anything to sense if he's lying?
Yeah, roll insight.
I'll check my numbers real quick. There we go.
Dun, 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 dun.
Man.
What did we
Holograms are hard
get?
to read.
Yeah, I mean, as far as you can tell, he's telling the truth. Well, unfortunately, we don't rent rooms for less than an hour, so unless there's anything else I can help you all with, yes, tell the old man I am quite fine.
You don't rent rooms less than an hour?
No, this is a very high-tail establishment.
It's not a brothel, Link. That's what he's saying.
So can we buy like an hour and then purchase another hour and then purchase another hour and then purchase another hour and do this for
I think
24
she's
hours?
broken.
I think she is beyond broken, my feline friend. No, you must rent at least a day. This is not some whore hotel.
That's what I just said. If we can rent it out for a day.
You said, no, you did not. Absolutely not.
But I got up to 24 hours.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
At least one day, 24 hours, nothing less.
Oh, okay. So we're not paying by the hour. We're paying by the 20 hours, right?
I'm going to call security.
You know,
No.
Fulgur, can you take her outside for a moment, please?
Yeah, come, small one.
All right. Security called.
I know.
Right.
Carry you inside.
You're obviously a busy person, and I get that. You've got, all those jobs. Apparently, you quit at that other hotel. Like, you didn't show up for, quite some time. Fine. A lot on your plate, though. Is there anything we might be able to help with? Maybe not her so much, but the rest of us.
Well, give. How do I say this? Give Puddle a break. She is not very happy with me. I lost her a lot of credits. So that is why she probably was getting on your bad side, I would assume.
I don't want to say bad side so much as just, being manipulative.
Yes, well, she has a business to run. I do not blame her. The city does that to people. And, she is 12 years old after all. But, anyway, yes, so I am doing okay. I'm fine.
Sure there's nothing we can help you with?
Actually, there might be. One moment. He turns to another computer monitor and he starts kind of typing away and leaning in a little bit to look closer at the monitor and then leaning back. Well, there's someone on room 507. They were supposed to check out yesterday, and they did not. Maybe you could go check that out for me.
Sounds like an easy objective. Or easily, easy in theory.
Yes, right. That's all I really need. I can't do it myself. And, the world is kind of gone to shit a little.
Yeah, we're working on that, but we needed a break. Figured we'd take on something easier.
Well, I hope you get that chance. From what I remember, this tenant was very eccentric.
I'm just gonna shout out towards the outside and be like, Fulgur! Need your help inside again, buddy.
Coming! What did you say your name was again?
Are you dragging me along?
Yes,
With you?
he's well, not dragging you. He's lifting you up and carrying you.
Wise choice. Wise choice.
But while he's, whenever he does turn around, he does look at you.
I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Minka, buddy.
My name?
It's Minka.
No, this one in my hand.
Oh, that one's Ink.
Coming! We go inside again.
And brings her back inside.
I'm just gonna snap my fingers into a thumbs up. Alright, Quinsley, security's on it.
Thank you. And do be nice. We have very respected guests here.
Ink, did you hear that?
Hey, I am nice. I'm just a little unorthodox, that's all. I just wanted to know the math of how this all worked out and planned out. Where did you get the figures? Because he was explaining it to me and I was confused. But okay. What are we doing?
Really an interesting one.
There is someone staying here that should not be here. Their stay has ended, and we are to respectfully and politely ask them to. And I feel like there should be a break moment where we're upstairs and I'm just shouting through the door, "Get the fuck out!"
Yes, you all climb up the stairs. The elevators are out of service due to the giant hole in the side of the building.
Do
You make your way up.
those aliens?
All I heard was aliens.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's.
Do you think it was aliens?
He points
I
to
just
the
look
hole.
at Ember's cloak and I said, "It's the eyes in the sky."
They're like the helicopters. I've seen them.
What's a helicopter?
We rode on one.
Okay, just checking your knowledge here. I'm testing
I'm
your
not stupid.
Do we need to bring both? This isn't my first eviction I'd be performing.
Both? Who needs both?
I will leave that up to you whether we have someone escort Ink outside.
No, you don't have to.
I mean, can't they come?
Yeah, you're all headed. Yeah, you're all headed up the stairs now.
I'm probably looking a little too excited.
Fulgur has not put you down. He's literally just holding you the whole time.
Oh shit.
Well, I guess that option's out. I have no choice but to come with you guys, so we're good.
Yeah, and you all climb the stairs. You make your way to the 5th floor, and you walk down the hallway. You follow the numbers, and eventually you end up at 507. And the door is slightly damaged.
Oh, someone's in need. Kicks it open.
Before you do, you hear a very loud snore coming from inside.
The
Just
snore
over
says
and over.
relaxation. The snore says relaxation. The door says help.
I did not hear either one speak.
So, Ember,
That's
you
called intuition. I kicked the
Who's
door open.
wishing?
Oh,
Take her
God.
down the street.
Very sexy lady.
Oh shit. Okay. Ember, do you kick the door open?
Yeah.
All right. Make a strength check.
A strength check.
Yeah. Get that strength check.
23.
Gyat. Okay. With the
I just-
23. What?
I just sent the fucking door.
Yeah. You kick it so fucking hard it tumbles end over end into the room, and slams into the wall across from it. And as you do this, you, huh? What the fuck?
Oh, telegram.
Sorry for the noise, but we heard you've overstayed your welcome, and so we were sent. You know, peacekeepers and all that. And I point my thumb at Ember.
Right. As you all look into the room, you see a black dragonborn. He is nude, along with 2 half-orc women laying on either of his sides. Both of his sides. They're also nude. You could have at least knocked.
The door was open. Ish.
No, it wasn't. It was closed.
Debatable. You were asleep. How could you know?
That's a good point.
I opened it. A crack. It was my fault.
Bonk really hard.
Who
Ow!
are you? Are you bonking ink?
Yes, to silence her.
And as you look at this dragonborn, he has scars all over his body. His eyes are a bright green. Okay, I'm up. Thanks for letting me know, I guess.
In more ways than one.
Indeed, my friend, indeed. Ladies, you are dismissed. And the 2 half-orc women giggle and start to dress, and then they kind of scurry past you all.
Damn.
I'm a little traumatized here, but okay.
You're traumatized?
As everyone
really
else is
fun to do in my
appreciating
memory.
the scene.
You're the ones that decided to kick open the fucking door.
Yeah, and we got off to a rough start because of that. So, can we help you pack your things?
No, I'm fully capable. Thank you. He gets up and I'm not going to say that.
He gets up. You already said it. He gets up.
Yep.
It's already out there.
We've got at least 3 pretty girls here. Still.
All right, fine. You all notice this dragonborn is hanging dong. Like, he's huge.
Hey, once you lick one, it's always great times.
Yeah. Because canonically it is. I rolled for it a long time ago. Anyway,
Anything
so
about the spot, guys, I swear.
he starts getting dressed, kind of glancing back at you all. Can you at least give me some fucking privacy?
Mink
don't
will
think
step
you're
out
gonna
just
need
right
it.
outside the door.
Yeah.
Literally just turns around with ink in hand as they turn to where they can't see the door, to where he turns to her.
Do you like marbles?
Bro.
More-
I take one last opportunity to look before actually leaving.
Okay.
I kind of look around for like Ember to see if where she's at, and I'm like, I don't know if I should answer that. I might get bonked. But
He-
yes, I
he
like
starts he starts changing a little quicker. After he's fully dressed, he gathers all the things that he has and he slings his backpack over his shoulder.
I do want to note because Ember said taking one last look. You don't have to. You can see in all directions because of that magic eye of yours. You can see
Yeah,
him with
that's
your
true.
back turned through the wall.
That's a good angle on you, by the way. As I'm walking away, not even looking.
peeping Tom. You got a peeping Tom.
But
I
did you
tell
see
ya.
that? Oh my god.
Well, thanks for waking me up. Thanks for waking me up. I should probably hit the road anyway.
I have this one marble. It's blue, and there's swirls.
Just make sure to square away your tab before you leave.
Alright, scratch.
No, I will. Undex, by the way.
Minka.
Bless you.
Ember.
Rat scratch.
I mean,
Who the fuck are you all supposed to be anyway?
Rat scratch.
we just told you our names, and this is Rat Scratch.
No, I see that.
Or you know what? I'm Ogre's little kitten here.
Oh, we're just your friendly neighborhood spoodermen. Just trying to make the community a better place.
Rat
It's
scratch.
dirty.
Did you decide that after or before the world was ending?
Somewhere around the same time it started.
During.
Well, good luck with that. Have fun. He starts to walk out of the room.
Do we hear like little clinking? Like
From what?
just from him getting all of his stuff and everything.
He's
Nothing.
gathered it.
Yeah, he already put everything in a backpack. It's a hotel. It's not like an apartment complex.
Yeah, I was just wondering, like, you know how like some people have like luggage bags that clink, and like,
Oh yeah,
you know,
I know what you mean. Yeah. No, he just had like a backpack with some like cigarettes and like common stuff you would take on like a travel somewhere.
oh, okay.
Good luck out there. Watch out for voices. And then he walks away.
Voices.
What is he talking about?
That was sus.
How do you watch a voice?
Fulgur, make a wisdom save. No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
Message immediately.
Oh, shit.
You just look with your eyes, silly.
I knew you were gonna do it.
Instant mental breakdown.
Fulgur immediately, his one of his ears twitches, and his eyes start to twitch a little bit, and he drops ink to the ground, and then runs down the hallway, and then runs back, and runs down the hallway, and then runs back.
Oh god damn it, he has the zoomies.
I'm sorry. What? What happened? Where did the Dragonborn go?
Rat scratch.
I am
Undex
casting
was
mending
walking-
on the damage on the door through all of this.
Okay. Undex witnessed you running back and forth, Fulgur, and he just kind of turns his head and he shakes his head while he chuckles. He's still walking downstairs. Yeah, there's the room smells very heady, like a long night of partying. We'll just say that. It's very stinky in this room.
I'm willing to mend damages, but I'm going to let housekeeping clean it.
Oh hell yeah, you might. Yeah, you'll want to do that. You'll
I
let the robots take care of that one.
have my cleaning one. My cleaning spell. That's what I call it. The cleaning spell.
Prestidigitation, huh?
Yeah,
You could if you want.
I'll do that.
Okay. Yeah, you do that, and It smells like fresh linen now. There's no sweat smell anymore.
We won't be able to forget what was in that bed.
I don't want to even know.
Rat, rat.
Already
But I'm
suppressing
free!
it. You know?
I am free! I'm not in the mouth, so I'm gonna, you know.
Oh yeah, Fulgur, you dropped this.
What?
Shut up!
What did I drop now? Not my axe again.
Checks his equipment.
I do reference to her when I say that. Like, yeah, hey.
He still doesn't catch it.
Thank God! Okay, you know what? I'm gonna, get out of here. Go to the B-A-N-K. Do I get caught?
I don't know. Do you?
Oh. I'm gonna try to make a run for it.
Okay. What's both of your speeds?
For which one?
If
Just
you're
your
running
speed.
from someone, I need to know your speed and their speed.
Where's she going?
I don't know.
Will that stop her?
I'm just trying to book it over to the B-A-N-K.
I'm trying to go to the bank.
She's spelling it so that Fulgur doesn't know. Just, yes, stop her, Fulgur.
I have 80 foot of movement speed.
Oh yeah,
You know what? I can fly.
with 60 feet. So
Yep.
he could. You would need to get out of the hotel first, which down 5 flights of stairs you would not make it.
Oh, that's not dashing, by the way.
Wow.
So my
Um,
walking speed is 30. I don't know what my actual running speed is.
Mine's 40.
Oh my
Your
God.
regular speed is 30. That is your base speed is your walking speed. Or running speed, so to speak.
Okay.
You are easily outmatched by Fulgur. You start at 30, double to 60. Fulgur starts at like 40, can double with Tabaxi, double with Dash, key point double again.
No.
He's not a
He's walking after you like Michael Myers.
No, you're right, no key point. You're right, I just fucked up that with show. But still, like, you're not running from Fulgur.
yeah, he'll catch you.
Where are you going, Ink?
As he grabs the back of your collar.
Yeah. So do you
Thanks.
all go
Thank
back
you.
down to Quinsley now?
Yep.
Yep.
You make your way back down the stairs, and just in time to see Undex leaving the front door. Ah, my friends, thank you for doing that.
He pay for that extra night?
Yes, he is quite wealthy.
Good.
He explained the situation, and we are not unforgiving here.
Fulgur turns to Ink.
I hope he explained both of the situations.
What does he mean by that?
What?
What?
The room looked like a porn studio.
Oh, you got fresh linens and you got pillows fluffed. The carpets are clean and everything is back to where it was. And the remote was on the nightstand.
Ah,
Can't
it's supposed to go on the desk.
Oh my God.
Ah, rookies. I am kidding. I'm just kidding. You see his hologram flicker a little bit more, and I need you all to make a perception check.
I go to abilities, right? Okay.
Nat 20, total 23.
5.
Fuck me.
I mean, I could if you came to visit, but
Is it Okay, let's see. I
Oh,
don't know.
It's never what it counts. The fact that it
Sorry, I'm a
knows.
little lost here.
perception, it's going to be on your skills tab.
yeah.
So it's not my abilities. Let's see, skills. Oh, well, it's because I was in spells. Hello.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Dyslexia. That's all I gotta say. Oh my gosh, they have to have this in alphabetical order, don't they? I think it's a +2. Sorry, guys.
It's okay. Okay. Minka, you're the only person that notices this. As his hologram flickers again, you see a flash of his face, but it's not the face that you see all happy and calm and talking to you all just now. It's a face of panic and utter fear across his features, but it only happens for a split second.
Out of game, who is this?
Quinsley,
Quinsley.
the guy at the desk.
Okay, yeah.
That we came to help. So you've gotten yourself in shit with Puddle. Are you sure there's nothing we can do to help? I'm gonna try Thieves' Cant to basically ask him that, like, is there somewhere we can meet safely in the middle of that?
He kind of squints his eyes at you and looks around with his eyes. He doesn't move his head. And he takes a key card out of the desk and he slides it across the desk slowly. His eyes are still locked onto yours.
Try to stealthily take that. Not that stealthy.
You're able to take it at least. And
What was that?
I like slam my hand down and just pull it towards me.
yeah. And as you take it, he looks at you all. Yes, you may pay when you leave. Your room is 792. And then he
Can I get a
kind
separate
of,
room?
his eyes kind of dart around.
Thank you. I kind of just like motion everyone like, let's go.
What were you saying, Ink?
I was wondering, can I get a separate room?
No.
Oh, okay.
Because you all aren't actually staying. This was a ploy to give you answers without actually saying them.
Mm-hmm.
As you all make your way up to room 792, you press the key card against the lock and it unlocks.
So, is that more or less than like 8?
That's it.
I want to know how you're talking with your while I'm in your mouth.
Because you have not been in my mouth, as I've stated before. He was holding you with a paw.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And the door creaks open. It's almost like this door hasn't been opened for quite some time. And you slowly walk in, and it's almost pitch black in this room. Don't turn on the light. Please.
Thank goodness. I'm gonna make the classic D&D move. I have dark vision.
I do too.
You still can't see anything.
God damn.
Ember, however, is the only person that can see this.
Oh, what am I seeing?
You see tendrils coming from the walls. That is all you see, and you see they are wrapped around something, but you cannot see what they're wrapped around. Please don't turn on the light. Come in, close the door.
There's tentacles everywhere in the shadows.
They're focused on me. Just come in and close the fucking door. Please.
Close it.
Yeah. Pulling people into the room if needed.
That's it.
I know you.
As Fulgor gets there, he kind of pushes Ink through first to see if anything happens. And then follows.
Typical barbarian move. Meat shield.
Thanks. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Yeah, as you step more fully into this room, it Fulgur doesn't feel it, but it feels very cold in this room, like bone chilling. And you hear the voice again. I made a pact with Puddle, and she found out about it, that I made her lose a lot of credits. I'm Quinsley, by the way. I know you can't see me. Puddle is not your enemy. There's something else. Something else talking to her, making her do things she normally wouldn't do.
I'd say, given the feeling in this room and the tentacles, we might have an idea of what it is.
Oh, thank the gods.
Don't thank them yet, as it gets a lot worse.
Oh boy. I'm not sure if I'm ready for that.
You probably haven't been outside, but the dome around the city's been shattered, and there's a creature larger than the city looking down on us.
Oh,
That's, again, not the worst. I'll spare you the
And
details. But, yeah, Grelbius was worried, led us this way, and we are trying to sort this problem out. All of them.
Very well. Next to my foot is a necklace. That's the only thing that can get me out of this.
Ember, do you mind, since you can see in here?
Yeah, what's up? Sorry, I missed this stuff, I guess.
There's a necklace by my foot. Put it around my neck.
Okay.
You look down and you see the necklace, and you go to pick it up, and his body stiffens. You can hear it stretching.
Right?
Shit. Hold on, wait. They might know. They might already know. Okay, listen. Take the necklace. Give it to Puddle. It's the only way to save her.
Understood.
I'm sorry, I couldn't be of much more help. I'm a little tied up at the moment.
You don't need to apologize. We came here to help you, not the other way around. This is already more than we could have hoped for, as far as helping people.
You've done good, friend. But we'll take over.
Don't
Thank
die
you.
before we get back.
They won't let me. No one else is going to be able to lure people into a trap.
It's a trap.
No,
Oh, okay.
not this one. I'm able to drown out their voices. For now. But their subconscious knows. Zelthonia always knows.
Out of game, I'm gonna need you to spell that.
Z-E-L-T-H-O-N as in Nancy, I-A. Zelthonia.
Alright, add it to my notes in the enemies section.
Just promise me you won't risk your lives for me. I am just a lowly receptionist. The world is more important.
There's no world without people.
Even half-elves. No? Alright. Well,
Yeah, just not.
fuck half-elves, I guess.
Sorry, my brain got my brain got stuck on really dumb shit all of a sudden.
Relatable.
I You know what? I can actively show exactly what went through my head.
Sean the non-believer! Sean! Sean!
Yeah. Oh, God.
Anyways, now that my brain's past that, my response
Welcome
would
back.
have reasonably been, "There's more of a place for you than there is for me, and there's a place for everyone."
If you say so. Just be mindful of the whispers. They dig in deeper than you think. You can already see the marks on all of you. Now go, before they find you. I'll be fine.
Looking for the door in the dark.
All right, human chain. Let's go.
Grab onto Ember.
Fulgur's in the front holding out. Just pushing
What's
her
Vulgar
against the
doing?
wall. He's just
That's
pushing
fine.
you against the wall.
Ink is being pushed into the wall. Because Fulgur can't see where the door is.
Fulgur, I'm going to direct you. You're leading the pack with the human shield.
Okay.
Right this way. Right here. Yep, that's the door right in front of you.
Yep.
That's
Turn
the door.
the
That's
handle.
the door. Yes, turn the handle.
The other way. The other way.
No, you're going to confuse him. You can't even see it. He's doing fine.
Ink, turn the handle.
And he's just pushing you against wherever he is.
At least open it. God damn it. Let's go. Come on. Don't let the light getting in. Hurry up.
Where's the bird?
Son of a bitch.
Where's the bird?
Oh God, we lost Rat Scratch.
He's just been eating chocolate this whole time.
He's in the hallway, just passed out on chocolate.
I thought the bird was done with us.
So,
There he is.
There he is.
rat scratch. Like, so
There
it's just
he
a pile
is.
of waist high metal, fragments of just, from him just eating chocolate constantly.
Oh my god. Is that healthy for you?
Rat
Like,
scratch.
Don't
I
worry,
don't
he's
know,
just
but
gonna get
it's good.
fat.
it's going to be a good Thanksgiving here.
So, as you all walk out of the hotel room with necklace in hand, you notice this necklace has a diamond on the end of it. And you all walk back down to the reception desk where a hologram of Quinsley sits. And he kind of gives you all a subtle nod as you walk past.
The
Inj-
whole wall. Oh, sorry. Good.
Thank you for staying with us. Have a nice
Bye.
day.
5 stars. All the way.
Yes, sir.
Setting the keycard back down on the counter.
He quickly takes it, puts it back in the desk.
The whole walk to this point, and even after, Fulgor is like checking his fur everywhere since he heard something about us being marked. So he's kind of like looking over, and you see him pay particular attention to his stripes as he kind of goes through.
Did you? And I'm at this point. I'm gonna fuck with him. I remember, and I say, did you notice the little white spot on like the back of his shoulder blade? That was kind of cool. I think that's where his mark is.
But it's an unfortunate spot. I will have to start wearing shirts.
So Minka is quietly, without actually saying anything, she just starts walking towards Fens. She won't speak until we're at least a couple of blocks away.
We're walking where? You're walking where?
Fens. Well, Elise's now, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Should we go to the bank?
We're not going to the bank. Do you even have an account there?
I do.
She does not.
Why would you want to go somewhere where you have to count?
And if you have any account or counting, there's only one reason you'd go there. Not a chance.
Like to count? No. There's no reason Fulgor would go there.
He makes perfect sense.
Yeah, so by this time you're all walking and conversing, and you get a few blocks away from the hotel.
I think first step is asking Elise to check out this necklace. Just verify our safety before we head to Puddle.
Fair enough.
You could
Who's
have
this
just
from?
asked.
Oh my god.
I'm assuming it's Elise.
It
I
is.
love how I just asked, who's this friend, and you spoke right then and there.
Right.
Oh. Yeah, I can do that. So, what's up?
So,
Guy.
we're supposed to be, allegedly, this necklace will help save Puddle from some evil entity that may be possessing her, whether that be Sycarax, Mother, or Zelphonia. Don't know yet.
Interesting. Okay.
Just want to make sure if what you think about this necklace and how this may go before we actually try to do it.
No, sure. Let me see it. She holds out her hand.
Ember, you have it.
Hand it over.
Ah, thank you. This will go nice on my wool. No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say, you told me to hand it over, so that's not on me.
Had you in the first half, huh?
Right.
I
I was like, God damn it, for once I didn't think ahead. For once I didn't think ahead.
Just trying to keep you guys on your toes, huh? No, she takes it and she hangs it there and kind of swings it back and forth. Notices that Folger's eyes is following it. Then she
Mine
stops. Yeah.
As well as mine.
He's actually like swaying you with it.
Yeah, basically.
She kind of chuckles and then looks at it more. This is a necklace of mind shielding. Where'd you get this?
Someone we were asked to help had it. And they asked us to help Puddle.
I see. Well, you all have fun with that. I'm sure you understand I can't get involved, but
You already did more than I could have expected you to do.
I'm still here.
So thank you.
If you need anything, I know that I can't exactly help, but anyway, sorry. This is all new for me. Right. Yeah. She tosses you the necklace back. It's fine. It's harmless. Well, to all of us. Right. Have fun. She blinks away.
Hella awkward.
Well, her dad did just die, like, maybe 3 hours ago.
Who recovers that quick?
No one. It's part of why I had my little breakdown earlier. It's just airs. An act. So we can try to keep going.
All part of the plan.
We have a plan?
There's ducks!
Oh, yellow creature!
Yeah, so where are you headed now? Are you headed to Puddles?
Unless anyone has some objections, let's go save a 12-year-old.
There are many puddles on the way there, to wherever you are leaving us. Why do we not speak with these puddles?
Fulgur, it's just her name. She's a 12-year-old girl. And she's in need of help.
Great. Just very sad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come, Ink.
Still carrying Ink.
As I'm still kind of woozy, I'm still like kind of tripping over, like swaying back and forth.
I should have made you guys make a save for that.
Can I make a save for that? Honestly, I want to know. May I?
No, it would. You can, but it was just all for jokes and fun. Like nothing bad would have happened or anything. You just would have fumbled.
I just want to know how hypnotized I am.
Yeah, make a con save, concentration save.
Okay.
I guess Constitution.
That's in my
Abilities.
skills, right?
Abilities. Yeah, I think.
Should be.
It's separated. Oh, yeah, you're on mobile. Never mind.
So, is that right? Okay, Constitution save. Is it a plus 10 or a 2 or 0?
It's
Zero,
definitely not a.
probably.
It's definitely not a plus 10. I can fucking tell you
so
that.
Okay,
Okay,
so that
then-
first 6 boxes up there, or just the ability scores and modifiers, go just below those and you'll see saving throws. Find Constitution under that.
Yeah, it's a plus 0. So just roll a d20. Ink for the next hour of travel.
She's
it doesn't matter
compliant.
'cause- Yeah, Fulgur is holding you up, so you're not off balance really, but your eyes are like kind of going back and forth as if you're dizzy.
It doesn't help that Fulgur just kind of violently turns at times.
Yeah. It's not fun.
Wherever his head is facing, even if he just turns his neck, he turns her to it.
Oh my god, dude. Okay. That's beautiful.
Love it.
I love.
So when he turns, my whole body just kind of shifts, right?
Yeah, your body jerks. Yeah, because he's. You're really treating her like a cat. Yeah, so you make your way over to Puddle's garage, and you find the door is very much open. The door you all went in last time, the side door.
Delightful. Just gonna walk in and be like, hey, is there a problem here?
It's dark. You can see, with even without dark vision, you can see.
So it's like low.
Yeah, it's like low light, kind of like running lights versus headlights. And you can hear sobbing and crying coming from the garage down the hall.
It's Puddles. She's crying.
Quick, gang, we must make the child feel better.
I don't think that's a child.
It's a child.
Sounds like a demon to me.
It does not sound like any child I've ever heard.
She's special. We'll leave it at that. You'll find out, I'm sure, soon enough.
Thank you. I know I'm very special, but Puddles is crying. Can we deal with this and then we can talk about how special I am?
I'm gonna just start trying to follow the sound of the cries.
Yep.
Actually put Ink down at this point and pull out his axe. And anyone close enough just hears pussy. And it freezes over.
Oh shit! Taking Fulgur to the fucking strip club later is going to be a fucking hoot.
I do draw my kitchen knife of warning, just kind of like have it like reverse script just in case.
What's the range on that?
Dagger of warning.
Does it have a range to like
I believe it's
alert you?
There we go. I had to figure out how to scroll through it. I don't think so. Let's see.
Yeah, it might be.
While it's on your person and tuned, of course, you have advantage on initiative. In addition, you and any of your companions within 30 feet of you can't be surprised, except when incapacitated by something other than non-magical sleep. It awakens you and your companions within range if any of you are sleeping naturally when combat begins. So yeah, it's basically just as soon as a direct danger is presented, I become aware.
Okay. Well, I'll just say for this instance, it is strobing.
That is not a pleasant sound in my head. Be careful, everybody.
Yeah.
There may be danger afoot.
I told you that's not a child.
It is a child.
You go closer to the sound of crying and it gets louder and louder. And you notice the doors to the garage are also open and they look like they were opened by force. They're bent and heavily hanging on hinges. And then you look into the garage and you see Puddle in the fetal position. Well, no, she's not in the fetal. She's kneeled down with her head in her hands. And all of the people that you saw last time that were part of her crew are all piled into a mass of bodies.
No.
And she's
Pile.
facing that pile and sobbing.
How long did they pass away?
You don't know.
Probably pretty recent, given that it's only been 3 days, 2, maybe 3 days since we were here last.
I wonder if I could do Revivify.
Probably not that recent.
Yeah, they've been dead for at least a day. You could tell by the dried blood everywhere.
Well then, I'm just going to slowly approach.
Are you trying to be stealthy?
No. But I will motion like everyone else, like to the side. Like, you guys be stealthy.
Uh-huh.
Bulgor will move to the right as stealthy as he can. But he does have a beaming beacon of frost on his blade currently.
Okay.
I don't know if this would work. Warren Death.
Feign
I think
death.
that's
It's magic that makes you look like you're dead when you're not.
okay.
So that's
okay.
not gonna
It
help.
won't work. Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
they're dead. Do you do anything, or do you just creep closer?
I creep closer after I've noticed my companions have made their attempts to get out of sight, that is. Just, hey, Puddle, you want to talk about it? Well, we happen to find ourselves with some free time, and it's been a bit. Just making some rounds, checking on people.
Oh. So you actually do care. How sweet. Get the fuck out.
Can I give you a gift at least first?
You can try.
And as she says this, you see holes opening up around her, and they're not the black tentacles that you've seen before from Sycarax or Mother. These are actually pink tentacles.
Oh, I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
No,
Wait, hold on. She's 12.
Pause on that.
Back her up.
No, she's a warlock of the whatever the fucking sea god is. I forget what that one's called.
Great old one.
No, it's not that one.
No. It's like
It's
deep something.
Yeah, the sea. She's a warlock of the sea. And she gets kraken tentacles. But anyway. Yes, you notice they aren't the ink tendrils, they are hers that she controls.
Fathomless, that's the archetype name.
Yep, that's it.
It was going to bother me till I found the answer.
Yeah.
I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop approaching her.
Okay, make a dex save.
Six.
You are grappled, as well as you take 20 points of bludgeoning damage as she squeezes the life out of you.
Should
One of her
I stop
tentacles.
her?
I tell you to get the fuck out.
Being squeezed, probably having more problems speaking than I can manage, but can't do that. See a little girl in trouble. I gotta do something.
I can handle myself.
Yeah, but you don't have to do it alone.
I'm gonna try to use the transmission. I don't know how to say it. It's basically I can manifest a minor wound or a
Is this thaumaturgy again?
yes, that one.
Fusion.
Where my voice can beam up 3 times as loud from a normal voice for a minute.
Okay. How do you do that? I mean, what are you doing with it?
I'm going to just say drop her the fuck now.
Make an intimidation check.
You know, I'm glad I decided to go with tough for that feat that I just got. Minka's taken so many beatings, I was like, this makes sense.
Intimidation?
Yes.
I want to use my lucky.
Okay.
Although it's probably not going to help. Hey,
Oh,
I get to reroll again, though.
Yeah, you don't. You're not a halfling in this campaign.
I thought I do. Oh, no.
Nope,
You're right.
that's your halfling feature from the high road.
Oof. Ink, I need you to make
She can still
a
take
dex.
the higher one with lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still a 9, but
Yeah. Ink, I need you to make a dex save now, please.
Perfect. With that disadvantage, though, because of the situation that I'm in as well?
No, just a normal roll.
Yay! I am rolling so bad tonight.
You are also grappled by a tentacle, and you also take 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
Full returns to
Hey.
Ember.
I know we've seen these people do crazy things and we're both new to this party, but what the fuck is this?
Rat scratch.
Hey, Minka, how's it hanging?
you know, I've been better. Been worse, too.
Yeah, I tried. I really tried.
Make them stop. Make them stop. Please. Take care of the wall.
How tight does she have me? Pretty tight?
Yeah, you're grappled completely.
So that would be the restrained condition.
Yeah. You be restrained by
So
a tentacle.
changing into a wild shape probably wouldn't help, right?
That depends on which one you would change into. If you change into something around your size, it will not help. But if you change into something bigger or smaller, like a mouse or a gator, I would allow you to make a strength saving throw to get out. But that is up to you. Or, well, I don't know. Just tell me what you want to do, and I'll let you know if you can do it.
I was actually thinking of turning into an ant.
Okay. Yeah, you wouldn't even need a save on that.
Uh-huh.
So is that what you do?
Yeah.
Okay. You all see Ink. It's almost like she disappears.
Rat
And
scratch.
then the tentacle kind of just sways there.
You're leaving us to die here!
How close is she to me?
I'd say you got like 15 feet before she noticed you. And then you're about that close to her now that
15?
she has restrained. Yeah.
Sweet, because that's the distance of lightning lore. And it only requires a verbal component.
How convenient.
Yes, I just need to get her close. As I splutter out. Sorry about this!
Okay.
Strength
And
save,
that
DC
is-
16.
Ooh. Good call, because strength is not on her strong suit.
By the way, Lance,
Wow.
thank you for introducing me to lightning lore. It has become my favorite spell.
It is the perfect cantrip, is all I'm saying.
Especially if you do like transmuted spell also for like
Mhm.
a sorcery, because then you can change its element.
Yep.
Fire lure.
Yeah.
She does pass.
Silvery barbs.
Okay. You got her. She fails. What happens?
Well, she is pulled 10 feet towards me, so she should be more or less adjacent to me now. And she takes a 2d8 lightning damage, unfortunately, for 10. But as soon as she's close, my goal is to get that necklace around her neck.
Okay. I'll say you doing this has distracted her enough to loosen the grip, so I'll allow like a strength save to try and get your arm out.
Sweet, only an A1.
Same as Puddle.
Let's see. Hold on. Let me double check my abilities here. Yeah, I don't think with that 3, even if I rolled max on the ability I have that can up that, I don't think I can pass the save still.
Damn. Well, she is pulled towards you. But this has only angered her further.
I gave you a chance. I gave you a chance to leave. And you still didn't.
What a chance I can knock her out from behind.
She is focused on Minka right now. You don't get advantage, but if you want to attack her, you can.
Oh, since I used silvery barbs, actually, I'm going to put faith in my new friend. You're the one that gets advantage.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that was a thing.
I get advantage?
Yep, on that next attack roll of yours, you can have advantage.
17's the highest.
That is just enough. What are you hitting her with? The bonker?
Yeah.
The bonk stick.
I'm not trying to kill her or anything, that's for sure.
No, I know. Just trying to think how she would react. You smash into the back of her head. She's clutching the back of her head, and you see pink ooze flowing from between her fingers. Minka, you get to make another strength save now.
Yay!
Come on, Minka. You got this. You've just Ember distracted.
Okay. With that 12, I am using my my favored by the gods class feature.
Okay.
As soon as I can find it on the freaking list.
Powerful or not, you are a child, and you have no right to be acting this way right now. We are trying to help you.
No one ever tries to help me. They only want to hurt.
With the +5, I got a 17 on the save.
Then let us fucking help you.
That is a pass. The tentacle loosens its grip as she holds the back of her head, and she's sobbing again.
Seeing Ember attack Polkor.
Oh, we're doing it now! Okay!
I'm trying to get the necklace around her neck as fast as I can while I'm free. Whatever I have to do for that.
Stops right in front of him.
I'll launch my prosthetic arm at him just to stop him.
Ah, what is this?
Rocket punch!
It's a little snake!
Hold that, stay over there.
He like leaps high up into the air, lands on all fours.
Minka, as you go to drape this necklace over her head and onto her neck, she looks up at you, and just as she does, before you get the necklace fully on, you see her eyes are completely black. There is no like, what's the word I'm looking for? There's no light behind her eyes.
There's no conscious
you
thought
saw
at this point.
Yeah, you remember her eyes from before. They were bright pink, very full of life. They are no longer like that. But as you put the necklace on, you see a sheen go over her eyes. And she blinks a couple times, and her vibrant pink eyes return to her. And she's still holding the back of her head.
Cure wounds.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I have it.
Yes, you do.
I'm immediately putting that on after that.
Patting her head gently, casting Cure Wounds.
You know, with the one arm I still have.
I know you had to do it because of what I was, but damn.
I'm not good with kids, okay?
I'm just taking her in my arms, like, we're about the same height, and I'm gonna go ahead and toss a second level Cure Wounds on top of it. I'm gonna guarantee we heal all the damage. And just,
Okay.
I know. But, we're here. It's good. We've got you.
They're all gone. Every last one of them. They made me do it. Voices made me do it.
Do you know who the voices were?
No. The first time I heard them, they sounded like my dad. But then, by the time I realized it wasn't him, it was too late. They already sank deep in my brain. It's so weird being able to think again.
Let's get you somewhere safe. Somewhere with a bed. You need some rest.
Hold on. And she lets go of you, and then she looks back at her pile of friends, essentially. And then she lifts her palms up, and a red ring of light circles around the pile. And then a dark red portal opens up. And a man in tattered robes and a long blue-colored beard steps through the portal. Yes, my child. What do you need of me? Hey, Dad. Could you make sure they all make it safely to the afterlife? Of course. It is good to see you again, Puddle. I love you.
I'm like nudging her, like, go give him a hug.
Dad, you're embarrassing me. I love you too. And she doesn't go give him a hug, but he waves his staff at the bodies, and they all kind of sink into this red water that has formed in this circle around the bodies. I will see to it that they are carefully taken care of. And he kind of looks at all of you quizzically, and then he turns around and walks back through the portal. And it closes, and the bodies are gone. Okay. We can go now.
Piggyback ride, who's gonna take her?
I'm still an ass.
I'm fully capable of taking care of myself.
Oh, okay. I thought you guys were talking about me. I'm sorry.
You know, you said something like that just a bit ago, and I don't doubt you. That's not what I mean. But, like I said then, you don't have to do it alone.
I'm aware. Thank you. She walks past you and into the hallway.
And as she passes where Fulgore is, you see him kind of crouched over the arm of Ember, and he'll like pat it a couple of times and make it move, and it's as if it moved on its own because he shifts and kind of gets defensive for a second and watches it.
He's a goddamn man cat.
Yep.
What? So what is he doing?
He's a cat, essentially.
I pick it up and wave at you with it.
He's like a ball of yarn, or?
I do love yarn.
Well, click. This ain't yarn. This is expensive. Let's go.
It makes funny noises when I move it around.
I let out a little bit of my rope, like, on the ground and just start wiggling it behind me as I walk.
He doesn't make it as obvious as it was just now, because he thought everyone was distracted with what was going on. But he does, like, tries to catch it with his feet every now and then, like, trying to catch it with the claws.
I just picture you all walking away from the building doing this. It's like, and the camera rises up to see the sun in the sky and the pillars of darkness and the creature. It's like the end to an episode or something.
Nice.
I fucking love it. Yeah.
Perfect end.
As you're all walking away from the building, that's where we're going to end session.
Yay! Semi-happy ending!
Yeah. Till you learn how to fix Puddle. Woo! She's not technically cured.
Oh no, we put a band-aid on it.
Uh-oh. Hopefully she doesn't lose that necklace.
Well, obviously being very careful to make sure it stays there. At least until we get back to Elise's.
Does anyone have sovereign glue?
Fulgur doesn't know things, but knows of that.
You're not gluing this necklace to me.
It's
At
the
all.
easiest way. We can make sure it will never come off.
No, this is not an acceptable way.
He's just very passionate, from what I've learned.
You know,
I'm a level with you. I don't know what acceptable means, but it's a permanent solution.
Fuck me. Jesus Christ.
Don't worry, Puddle.
fucking
You'll
amazing.
get used to it.
This is 2 campaigns that Puddle is gonna have a hard time with my character.
Jesus Christ.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Since we're leaving off, just put it in the notes that I'm still the ant.
You're lucky the arm didn't land on you.
Did you follow them out, or are you still
No,
in the garage?
I'm still in there.
You could have crawled on somebody. Jesus.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm just still in there. I was actually thinking about crawling onto the bodies.
Well, you'll
Oh,
find your
God.
way back.
Then you get teleported to the fucking land of the dead. That would be great.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe just kind of put myself on the bodies. See what happens.
That's morbid.
Oh my goodness. Well, we'll sort out the details next time. We really only have one choice to raid tonight. That's River the Bard. So everybody that's here with us, thank you so much. And as always, I love you. Bye bye, Kubo.
We love you.
Bye, bitches.
Bye.
Woo.